everybody. Facebook a little slow, sorry. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. Thank God, Friday. Excited. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I had to get my coffee this morning. Coffee machine was a little persnickety about it, and so this morning I had to get my coffee because this morning I'm thankful for coffee. Now, I say it all the time, our lives are full of little things. We look around us, our lives are full of things that remind us of our relationship with God, show us how to have a better relationship, look towards that. and I've been careful about coffee. Coffee is addictive, and it's not, some people place way too much importance on it in their lives. We preach against alcohol, we preach against drugs, different things like that, but caffeine is the same thing, and so I want to be careful about it. But again, my coffee does teach me a lot about my relationship with God. I should be addicted to my relationship with God. When it's missing, when I don't have that time with Him, when I don't spend that time with Him, I should realize it. It should be, I wake up in the morning, I turn the coffee pot on, and before my wife goes to bed, she sets the coffee pot up. Imagine if we replaced coffee with God. Before we go to bed, we prepare our next day to start with God. When we wake up, the first thing we do is we turn to God, or our Bible, our prayer time, our relationship with Him. Every morning, my wife and I, just about every morning, we will spend time with each other drinking coffee. And so imagine if we spent time with each other with God, Bible study, prayer time, just discussing Him and how He fits into the day ahead, different areas where we can maybe have opportunities to be a witness for Him. And so as I look at coffee, I've always said my son, my daughter show me different aspects of my relationship with God and how it should be or could be. Coffee teaches me about God as well. We are literally surrounded by lessons, and God uses each and every part of it. I've always said there's no part of our life that God's not in. There's no part of our life that God doesn't use to teach us about Him. And coffee is the same way. Now we can abuse coffee the same way we abuse other parts of our life, and we have to make certain we're not giving coffee more focus than we do God. But look around in your life. Look at whatever it is that you absolutely have to start your day. Whether it's, for some people, I can't start the day without a shower, or without exercise, without a certain breakfast, or a certain routine, or whatever it is. Think about starting your day with God instead of whatever it is that you have, and ask yourself, do you give the same focus to God? Do you give the same focus to Jesus? Do you give the same focus to your Bible and prayer and reading that you do to these objects that you absolutely need to start your day, that you absolutely have to finish off your day? When we were on deputation, one of the things I always took with me was a pillow. I sleep on my stomach, and so I have a very flat pillow. And most places we went to, hotels, prophet chambers, other people's houses, never had a pillow that was flat enough for me to sleep on. And so I took a pillow with me. When I didn't have that, I was very uncomfortable. I didn't sleep well. Imagine if we treated God that way. We have to have one. We take them with us everywhere. People have used cell phones as a great analogy. If we checked in with God as much as we check in with our cell phones, if we got as upset when God's presence wasn't with us, when we didn't have our Bible with us, as we did when we don't have our cell phones. Imagine what our life would look like if we had much more focus. We had the kind of focus on God that we have on certain things in our life. And so I'm thankful for coffee, because coffee was a really easy situation, a really easy thing for me to use this morning to teach everybody about our relationship with God. So look for God more in your life. Look for how you can add Him more to your life. Look at your life and see if there's areas that you have a greater focus on than God, and see if you can't change that around. It's Friday. I'm excited about the weekend. Looking forward to Sunday. Looking forward to being in church. Looking forward to spending time with God and His people. Hope you'll have a great Friday. Remember what this weekend is about if you're an American, and pray for those who are serving, those who have served, and those who no longer have the ability. And you have a great weekend. God bless.